Hi everyone, excuse me going backwards and forwards, it's the only way I know it's working. Today I want to talk about getting gazumped. Probably an expression not used so much nowadays, but I want to explain to people the ways of buying a property. There's three ways you can buy a property. You can make an offer and the offer can be accepted. Contracts can go out to the solicitors and the solicitors then take their time sending contracts backwards and forwards and correspondence. And maybe if you're lucky 2 or 3 weeks later you can exchange contracts. This is the old-fashioned way of doing things, and what can happen during that time is someone can come along and buy the property and you've lost it. Hence the expression getting gazumped. You've lost your dream. The second way of buying a property is what's called a cooling off, where you can sign a contract with your offer and a cheque for 0.025% or 1/4% of the purchase price. And what happens is you're buying the vendor's time. Normally the cooling off is for 5 or 10 days. Now during that time you do your finance and you do your pest and building report. If you decide that you don't want to proceed on the property, you've got the option of pulling out, but you lose your 1/4% deposit, which could be $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You lose that. On the other side, the vendor cannot sell the property. He is tied into you for them days till 5 o'clock on the 5th day or the 10th day of the cooling off. He cannot sell to anyone else even if the price is higher, so you're locking him in, but you stand to lose that money if you change your mind. The best way to buy the property, if you can do it, if your finance is approved and you've had a pest and building, or you don't require a pest and building, and that is to sign a contract, get your conveyancer or solicitor to do what's called a 66W, which means they explain the contract to you and make sure you're happy to sign the contract. You sign it in front of them, you pay a 10% deposit or 5% if you negotiated that. And when the vendor accepts your offer and signs their contract, that is exchange of contract. That's the deal done. No one can pull out, not you, not the buyer, not the vendor, and it's a done deal. So the best way is with a 66W. Second best way is a cooling off. And the third way, well, you stand to get gazumped. So good luck, but be careful. Thank you.